Once, in a quiet mountain town, there lived a 15-year-old girl named Anaya. Her family owned a tiny tea stall near the bus stand. Every day after school, she helped her mother serve tea to travelers, while her classmates went home to rest or study. Anaya loved drawing more than anything. Whenever she found an empty cardboard box, a paper scrap, or the back of an old notebook, she would draw trees, people, buildings, anything her imagination could touch. Her dream was to become an artist and one day get accepted into the city school of arts. But there was a problem. She had no proper art supplies, no paints, no sketchbooks, nothing. And worse, every time she submitted her drawings to competitions at school, she never won, not even on. Her classmates whispered, "Anaya is talented, but talent isn't enough. Without training," so may Evan said, "she should just stop. Art isn't for people like us." But Anaya never stopped drawing. One evening, after the tea stall closed, she sat behind the counter, trying to sketch a landscape using a nearly finished pencil. Her hands were tired, her eyes heavy, and for the first time, she felt herself breaking. "Maybe everyone is right," she whispered. "Maybe dreams really aren't meant for people like me." Just then, an old woman who had been quietly sipping tea approached her. She looked at Anaya's sketch and smiled gently. "Child," the lady asked, "do you know how pearls are made?" Anaya shook her head. "A grain of sand enters a shell. It hurts the oyster. It irritates it every single day. But the oyster doesn't give up. Slowly, layer by layer, it turns that pain into something beautiful, a pearl. Great things often come from struggle." She placed a small paintbrush on the table. "This was mine when I was your age. I think you're ready to create your own pearls." Those words changed everything. From that day, Anaya practiced every night, even when she was exhausted, even when the pencil was too small to hold properly. She watched free tutorials on the shop's old phone, learned shading, proportions, color theory, using homemade paints made from leftover tea and turmeric. Months passed. Her skills grew. Quietly, patiently, like an oyster shaping its pearl. Finally, the day of the City School of Arts entrance test arrived. Students came with fancy art kits, metallic boxers, and branded colors. Anaya stood among them with her simple brush and homemade hues, but she remembered the old woman's words. She focused, she breathed, she drew, and when the results were announced, her name was at the top of the list. She got in. Her teachers cried. Her mother hugged her tighter than ever before. And years later, after earning awards and recognition, Anaya returned to her little mountain town, this time as a professional artist. She visited the same tea stall, placed a framed painting on the wall, and whispered, "To the woman who taught me that even pain can become art." The old woman, sitting nearby, smiled and said, "You created the pearl, child? I only showed you the shell." Moral of the story: great things do not shine immediately. Sometimes they start as nothing but a grain of effort. Repeat it every day. Don't quit just because you don't see success right away. Your masterpiece is forming slowly, silently, beautifully. If you enjoyed this story and want more inspirational content like this, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss the next story. Your support motivates me to bring more powerful stories your way.